the 6 tasks that you need to do every day in order to improve your English. Do them for 90 days. 3 everyday tasks and 3 alternative tasks. Do them, mix match these tasks, and then hello everybody. How are you all? Hope you're doing great. So today we are going to improve our English in 90 days. Yes, you heard it correct. We are going to speak fluent English in 90 days. We are going to take a target of 90 days and I am going to tell you 6 tasks. Manageable, simple and targeted tasks that you have to do in order to speak fluent English in 90 days. Are you ready for this? I'm Shivangi Gupta, your CELTA certified English language tutor, certified by the University of Cambridge, the UK, and you're watching Speak English with Shivangi. Before beginning, please subscribe this channel so that you don't miss out on any video lesson that I upload on the channel. Also like the video and share it with your friends too. Coming back to today's lesson, that is speak fluent English in 90 days. We are going to speak fluent English in 90 days and for that I'm going to tell you certain tasks that you have to do. Now 90 days, this time period, the time period of 90 days, these particularly days are going to be really crucial for you because you are going to follow all the tasks that I'm going to tell you today in this video. In this lesson, we are going to discuss the tasks and these tasks will help you actually cover your overall English. So the recent challenge that I uploaded on the channel, the recent challenge video, 6-week challenge is intense one. This will be a bit toned down version that you can easily follow for 90 days. Now, if you have already started 6-week challenge, do not worry about it. Watch this video. If you want to include something, include it. And you can also take up this challenge after you complete that particular challenge. Or what you can do is, if you haven't started with the 6-week challenge, you can take these 90 days English tasks that I am giving you and then you can go take that other challenge up. It's completely up to you. Now let's begin with all the tasks that you are supposed to do. Now the tasks that I'm going to give you, certain tasks are tasks that you need to do daily. You'll be doing them daily. Out of 6, there are going to be 3 tasks that you will do daily and 3 tasks that you will do on the alternative days. This is how you're going to improve your English. This is how you will keep on interacting with different learning material, with different aspects of English in your surrounding. And this is how you're going to improve your English easily, very easily in 90 days. Let's begin with all the tasks that you're supposed to do daily, every day. So let's begin with the everyday tasks. And the task number 1 is speak English for at least 5 minutes to 10 minutes. Now spare 5 to 10 minutes for your speaking, English speaking, because speaking is something that you need to do. Whether you're reading, whether you're learning something, whether you're upgrading your vocabulary, until and unless you speak, you use it practically, your English will not improve. So English is a practical language. We use language to speak, to interact, to communicate. And in order to develop that fluency while speaking, you need to speak so that you're habitual of speaking, so that you develop your speaking skills. Include speaking for 5 to 10 minutes depending on your level of comfort and on level of your improvement. So in the beginning, what you can do is you can speak for 5 minutes. When you see some progress, increase the time. Try increasing the time. Maybe after 20 days, try increasing it to 7 minutes. Then after another 20 days, try increasing it to 10 minutes. So increase that time period and see how much you can speak. So speak. Speaking is very important. Speaking practice is very important. And that is your query, how to develop that speaking skill. So in order to develop that speaking skill, you have to take one of my speaking techniques up. There are ample of techniques on the channel ample and ample of lessons on speaking technique, how to practice your English speaking skills, how to become fluent. So there are so many fluency techniques that I have already discussed about, that I have told you in the video lessons. Take them up and practice English speaking on any topic of your liking for 5 to 10 minutes every day. This is something that you need to do every day from day 1 to day 90. Task number 2. The everyday task number 2 is write in English every day. Writing in English is very important. You know, when you want to become fluent in English, often writing helps a lot, because when you're writing, you write better than you speak. So writing is more accurate rather than speaking. And this accuracy, if you practice writing, this particular accuracy will reflect in your speaking too. So writing is very important, because writing is like you're creating something. You're channelizing your skills, your knowledge, your accuracy. And this accuracy needs to be reflected in your speaking, and writing helps in that. So write in English every day. Now, what to write, how much to write? See, the thing is that write at least 200 words. What you have to do is you have to fill up a complete page of a journal or a diary. Now, I have discussed about this, the journal writing. You can refer to that particular lesson. If you want more information, more knowledge about this particular topic, you can refer to that particular lesson. Writing is important. So write at least 200 words. At least 200 words. Anything less than that is actually, it's like you're doing it, but it will not give you results, because you need to at least create some matter that is accountable. So 200 words is minimum word limit. You can stretch it up to 350 words. If you're able to do it, if you have time on your hands, definitely from 200 words to 350 words, that's what you need to write in a single day. You can write about your day, you can start journaling, and you can write about your goals, your day, whatever you want to. You can write about your feelings, how you're feeling. You can write about your plans for the next day, whatever you want to write, but write. Take a topic, write about it. Write about general things or specific things, that's up to you. But write in English at least 200 words daily to improve your English. Task number 3. Task number 3 is the easiest of them all, that is learn vocabulary. One word every day. Now that's really simple. What you have to do is you have to just learn one word every day. I'm not saying that focus too much on vocabulary, go search so many words. It's not that intense. Learning vocabulary in this particular series, in this particular 90-day series that we are going to take up, it's very easy. You have to just learn one word every day as a part of your vocabulary. Now, learning one word every day, it won't require much of your time. It won't take any time, extra time. What you can do is you can subscribe to Word of the Day. Simply go to Cambridge Dictionary website, the most trusted website to learn vocabulary. So this is the most trusted website. You don't have to go anywhere else. Believe me, just subscribe to the Word of the Day on Cambridge Dictionary. You will get one word every day, right in the morning. So it's like you're getting ready. You can check that word out, the meaning out, the example sentences, and then try to incorporate the word throughout the day whenever you're speaking. Try to incorporate it. See if you can fit it somewhere. Try to use it. That is going to be your goal for the day. So it's going to be really simple. You are free at lunch, you can learn that word at that particular time. You are commuting, going to work, learn the word at that particular time. Also, what you can do is you come across a new word while you're reading, while you're doing something else, you can learn about that too. So either subscribe to Word of the Day or just focus on one word that you find difficult, that you don't know throughout your day. That's what you have to do. So Cambridge Dictionary, you get lots of words with their meanings. Use that in order to improve your vocabulary. So one word every day for 90 days to improve your vocab. Now, coming to the part 2 of these tasks, 3 tasks that you need to do every day and 3 tasks that you need to do on alternative days. Now, task number 4 and 5 are going to be the tasks that you have to choose from on your own alternatively. So one day you're going to do task number 4, another day task number 5. You can do task number 4 for 2 consecutive days and then come towards task number 5. It's up to you, okay? Mix and match these tasks. Tasks number 4 and 5. That is something you have to keep in mind. Mix and match according to your need. So you have to combine one task with 3 tasks that you are going to do in that particular day. Combine either task number 4 with it or task number 5 with it. It's up to you. And maintain a balance. From time to time, switch those tasks up. You have to take up the task number 4 and 5 equally. Okay, so task number 4. Task number 4 is reading. Read every day in English. Read English every day. So you have to read every day. Now, I'm going to tell you something very simple about reading. We talk about reading a lot of times. What is so special this time? I'm going to suggest read 2 pages. Set a benchmark that this is the minimum amount of reading that I have to do. That is going to be 2 pages. Anything less than that does not matter at all. 2 pages is something that you need to read. Okay, it's going to be roughly around 500 words. I recommend reading 500 words at least at a single time. In a single go, you need to read 500 words. When you interact with those 500 words, you are going to retain something out of it. Anything less than that will not make impact on your mind, on your memory basically. One page of any novel, of any book is around roughly 250 to 300 words. For example, let me take one book from here. If I take any book from here or from behind me, any book would contain on a single page from around 250 to 300 words. So in order to read 500 words, you need to at least read 2 pages in English. So read 2 pages in English alternatively. Whenever you're taking up task number 4, that is reading, read at least 2 pages because reading improves your English a lot. You get to know about sentence structures, the vocabulary. You create a sense of using English correctly. You become slowly and gradually accustomed to English. Like accustomed is you do not even realize and you start using correct English. You develop a sense of understanding English with all its elements, kind of, I can say elements. That is how you're using a word, where you're using it, the collocations. Collocations are basically 2 words that go together. So you develop a sense of all these things when you read in English. So read 2 pages alternatively in English for 90 days. Task number 5. Now, task number 5 is listening. So reading and listening, they both are basically the skills of consumption where you're consuming the content, and that is important. That's why it's important to mix them up. You need to take one task with all the other 3 tasks, right? So task number 5 is going to be listening. Listen in English on alternative days. So listening is very important because when you listen in English, it directly affects your fluency because you know how you're going to speak. You interact with sounds. So when you interact with sounds they have more impact on your memory. So you retain more words, you become more fluent, you are consuming good content. Listening helps you a lot in improving your English. Now, what is the duration? How much time should you give to listening? If you're giving around 5 minutes to writing and 5 to 10 minutes to speaking in a particular day, I suggest 7 to 8 minutes or up to 10 minutes. Shall I say up to 10 minutes? That's perfect. Perfect listening for you. 10 minutes of listening and you're good to go. So if you're going to take this up on alternative days, you'll get 45 days of listening practice. 45 days of listening in English for 10 minutes, equivalent to 450 minutes of listening English. So 450 minutes of consuming good content. This is going to actually improve your English a lot. So listen in English for 10 minutes on alternative days, and that is for 90 days. Task number 6. Now, task number 6 is something that is very important, and I totally love this part. That is evaluation. Evaluate your English, evaluate the progress that you're making in English. Evaluation is very important. It is a task that lots and lots of people neglect, but you need to consider it. Now, do you have to evaluate each day, every day for 90 days? No, definitely not. Evaluate progress over a significant amount of time. That is going to be 10 days. Evaluate after every 10 days. That means you're going to evaluate on 10th day, 20th day, 30th day, 40th day, 50th day, 60th day, 70th day, 80th day, and 90th day. So 9 evaluations in totality. This is going to take just 5 minutes of your time, and you can do this right before going to bed. So evaluate your English, evaluate what kind of progress you're making, what is still needed to be taken care of, what difference can you feel? Is it the accuracy, the fluency, the increase in vocabulary? What are the areas that are improving in your English? How much improvement can you see? I understand evaluation is a very difficult process, and evaluation is something that is done by professionals. I'm not asking you to do professional evaluation of yourself. A lot of people will think how to evaluate. We don't know if you're doing it right. Trust your instinct. I would say trust your instinct. Obviously, you are not going to get 100% accurate feedback of yours. That's a tutor's task to do. But you will feel some kind of improvement within yourself. You would know that this is what I used to do, and after these many days of practice, this is what I can do now. How much you have achieved, you will have certain idea about it and try to evaluate it. Try to understand your progress. That's very important. Do it after every 10 days for 90 days. Now, these are the 6 tasks that you need to do every day in order to improve your English. Do them for 90 days. 3 everyday tasks and 3 alternative tasks. Do them, mix match these tasks, and then see the improvement, because 90 days, that's a time period where you can actually witness significant improvement in your English. Now, the total fluency depends on your efforts and your level of English, but improvement will be there. A huge improvement will be there, definitely. That is all. That is the lesson for today. I hope you liked it. Take up this 90 days English challenge. You can say, again, you can consider this as your challenge, because this will motivate you to do it. Do those tasks every day. So that's it. That's it for today. I'm going to meet you in another lesson now. Take care, everybody. Keep learning, and bye.